Hello and welcome back to Integrate Wellness. Today we're going to be talking about steroids. Okay, so first and foremost, I would like to say that steroids, for me, is not a moral issue. Unless you are a professional athlete and you are agreeing to a certain set of rules, then I don't really think that steroids is anybody else's business. So although I personally don't use them, and although I wouldn't tell other people to use them, you have to think about what your personal goals are and what your values are. So some people take them and some people don't. What's really most important is that you think about the consequences. I've been tempted to use steroids many times, I'm just gonna be honest about it. But every time that I was right on the verge of telling a friend to go get them for me, I stopped myself and asked the question, how will this affect not only my fitness, but also my wellness, which is a broader concept and actually more aligned to my personal goal. For me, this is really just an issue of cause and effect and action and consequence. However, I'm also not going to dismiss somebody's knowledge and experience simply because they do use them. Recreational use is generally associated with vanity or ego, so I would suggest that you focus first on wellness and let the sexy flow from a place of health. Really, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person that you were yesterday. So avoid comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Also, one final point, you should make sure you're comparing apples to apples if you are going to compare yourself. So if you are not using steroids, there's really no point comparing your results to someone else's unless they also are not taking steroids. So in summation, point number 1 is that steroids are not a moral issue unless you're a professional athlete who has agreed not to use them, or if you've set yourself up as a role model who does not use them, and you do, which then confuses other people about what their results should be. Point number 2, if you are going to consider using steroids, educate yourself. Understand that there is cause and effect, and that there are actions and consequences. Point number 3, I do not recommend using them unless they've been prescribed by a physician. Numero quattro, vanity and ego can get in your way. Fitness is only one part of your wellness, so be sure to consider the broader picture. Number 5, if you do compare yourself to other people, make sure that whoever you're looking at is in the same situation as you are. So now that I've clarified my position on this, I would like to remind you that every choice you make affects your broader wellness.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. I love new subscribers too. I hope you'll consider sharing this entry with others, and do come visit my homepage soon.